What if I told you that the secret to wealth, success, and happiness has always been inside your mind? That you don't need to be born rich or have a perfect education or even wait for luck to find you. What you truly need is a shift in your thinking, a new way of understanding yourself and your goals. Napoleon Hill's legendary book, Think and Grow Rich, is far more than a guide to earning money. It is a step-by-step path to unlocking your inner mental power, understanding how true success works, and developing a mindset so focused and determined that success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. This book didn't appear overnight. Napoleon Hill spent over 25 years studying and interviewing more than 500 of the world's most successful people, including giants like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and Andrew Carnegie. He asked them a simple question: what makes a person successful? And after years of deep research and reflection, he discovered a life-changing truth. Success begins in the mind. Your thoughts shape your beliefs influence your actions, and your actions define your results. That's the core of Hill's philosophy. It's important not to misunderstand the word rich. In this book, rich doesn't only mean having a big bank account. It also means being rich in courage, rich in relationships, rich in peace of mind, and rich in self-worth. Financial freedom is only a part of a much bigger picture. The 13 principles Hill shares in this book are timeless truths. They apply to every goal, whether you want to build a business, become a great leader, write a best-selling book, or simply live a meaningful life. These are not magical ideas. They are powerful, practical habits of the mind. And when you learn them and apply them, your life begins to change from the inside out. This journey is not about hoping for success. It's about thinking with intention, acting with courage, and believing with unshakable faith. So let me ask you one simple but serious question. Are you ready to learn how to think and grow rich? If you are, then your journey starts now. 1. Desire. The starting point of all achievement. Everything begins with desire. Not a casual wish, not a simple daydream, but a burning, definite, unshakable desire. That's what Napoleon Hill emphasizes. If your desire is weak, you will give up at the first obstacle. But if it burns inside you like fire, you will find a way. No matter what, wanting to be rich is not enough. Everyone says it, but very few mean it. The ones who truly succeed are those who are ready to give their time, effort, focus, and even sacrifice to turn that desire into reality. Napoleon Hill gives a 6-step formula to turn desire into achievement. 1. Decide the exact amount of money you want. Not a lot, but a specific number. 2. Fix a date. When do you want to achieve it? 3. Decide what you'll give in return. Success never comes for free. Create a clear step-by-step plan to achieve it. Start immediately, even if you're not fully ready. 5. Write a clear statement with all the above: amount, deadline, what you'll give, and the plan. 6. Read that statement aloud twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, with emotion and belief. Example. A young man once wrote on a piece of paper, "I will earn $50,000 within 3 years by starting my own clothing business." He read it every morning. He saved, studied fashion, worked nights, and slowly built his store. In 3 years, he crossed that goal. The truth is, your mind listens to what you tell it. If your desire is strong and specific, your mind starts finding ways to reach it. But if it's vague, lazy, or doubtful, you'll keep going in circles. Success is not just about action. It starts in the mind. and desire is the spark that lights that fire. So ask yourself, what do I want so deeply that I'm willing to do anything for it? Because once your desire is clear, the rest will follow. 2. Faith. Believe in your dream. After desire, the next powerful force behind every achievement is faith. Not just religious faith, but deep belief. Belief in yourself, in your dream, and in your ability to succeed even when nothing around you looks promising. Napoleon Hill makes one thing very clear. Without faith, desire fades. You may want something badly, but if you don't truly believe you can achieve it, you will never give your full energy to it. Faith is the emotional fuel that keeps your desire alive, especially when things go wrong. Faith is not something we are born with. It can be developed. According to Hill, the way to build faith is through repetition, by telling yourself over and over that you are capable, strong, and worthy. He calls this auto-suggestion. When you repeat positive beliefs to your mind daily, with emotion and conviction, your subconscious mind begins to accept them as truth. Over time, your behavior and decisions start to reflect those new beliefs. You stop doubting. You stop hesitating. You begin to act like someone who expects to win. Hill says, faith is the starting point of all accumulation of riches. Think about that. Every fortune, every empire, every breakthrough started with one person who believed it was possible, long before anyone else did. Faith gives you vision when others see limits. It gives you courage when fear surrounds you. It helps you move when everyone else is standing still. Example: imagine two people with the same goal. One says, "I hope I succeed." The other says, "I will succeed. I don't know how yet, but I believe I can." Who do you think will keep going when things get hard? Who will find solutions, take bold steps, and rise again after failure? Always the one with faith. So ask yourself now, do I believe in my dream? Do I believe in myself? Because when your belief becomes unshakable, success begins to move toward you like a magnet. That is the invisible power of faith, and it's already inside you, waiting to be awakened. 3. Autosuggestion. Feed your mind what it needs. Autosuggestion is the practical tool that bridges your conscious desires and your subconscious mind. Napoleon Hill teaches us that your subconscious mind is incredibly powerful. It accepts what you repeatedly tell it as truth, whether positive or negative. Autosuggestion is the deliberate act of feeding your subconscious mind with positive, faith-filled thoughts and clear goals. This is not magic, it's mental programming. When you use autosuggestion, you create a clear message that your subconscious can't ignore. You repeat your written statement of desire and belief aloud, with emotion and conviction, daily. This repetition is essential because the subconscious mind learns most effectively through feelings and repetition, rather than logic or reasoning. Over time, these thoughts become your habits, your attitudes, and ultimately, your reality. Think of autosuggestion like planting seeds in a garden. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, your life will grow weeds, problems, delays, and failures. But if you plant seeds of faith, confidence, and clear goals, your life will blossom with success, creativity, and opportunity. Hill advises that autosuggestion works best when combined with strong desire and faith. It's the cycle that keeps your motivation alive and your mind focused. Without autosuggestion, even the strongest desire can weaken under pressure, and faith can fade. For example, if you want to be financially free, writing and repeating a clear affirmation like, I am attracting money and success every day with belief and feeling reprograms your subconscious to notice opportunities and take confident actions toward that goal. This habit rewires your mind to act like a success magnet. But beware, negative talk, doubts, or limiting beliefs work just as strongly and silently if you let them. That's why conscious control of your thoughts and words is so critical. In essence, autosuggestion is the tool that lets you take control of your mind's programming. Feed it right, and your subconscious will work tirelessly for you, turning your thoughts into reality. 4. Specialized knowledge. Learn to use what you know. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that general knowledge alone won't make you rich or successful. What truly matters is specialized knowledge. Knowledge focused on a particular area, skill, or industry that you can use to advance your goals. This kind of knowledge is practical, actionable, and relevant to what you want to achieve. It's not about memorizing facts or random information. It's about learning what matters most to your success and mastering it. The world is full of people with a lot of knowledge, but little success because they don't apply their knowledge effectively. Hill points out that knowledge alone is powerless without organized plans and definite purpose. You need to know how to use your knowledge strategically to solve problems, create value, and move toward your goal. Specialized knowledge can be gained in many ways: formal education, self-study, training, or experience. But Hill stresses that you don't need to be the ultimate expert in everything. Instead, you can form a mastermind group, a team of skilled people who complement your knowledge and skills. Together, you can share ideas and resources to build success faster and smarter. For example, a business owner might not be an expert in marketing, finance, or technology, but by surrounding themselves with experts in these areas, they create a powerful support system. This approach helps you avoid costly mistakes and accelerates your progress. Hill also reminds us that knowledge must be continually updated. The world changes fast, and staying current with new ideas and skills is essential for long-term success. In summary, don't wait to know everything before you start. Use what you know now, learn what you need along the way, and never stop growing your specialized knowledge. When combined with desire, faith, and action, it becomes a powerful engine for wealth and achievement. 5. Imagination, the workshop of the mind. Napoleon Hill calls imagination the workshop of the mind, where all plans, ideas, and inventions are created. Desire and knowledge alone won't make you successful unless you use your imagination to turn thoughts into real plans and actions. Imagination is the creative force that shapes your future. It allows you to see possibilities where others see problems and invent new ways to reach your goals. Hill explains there are two types of imagination: synthetic and creative. Synthetic imagination rearranges existing ideas, plans, or knowledge into new combinations. It's like mixing ingredients to create a new recipe. Creative imagination, on the other hand, allows you to receive new ideas and inspirations that seem to come from nowhere, often called intuition or a flash of insight. Imagination is where dreams take shape. The richest people and greatest inventors used their imagination every day. They dreamed big and then built detailed plans to make those dreams real. But imagination requires practice and discipline. It means deliberately spending time thinking about your goals, asking, "What if?" and "How can I do this differently?" instead of accepting limitations. Many people let their imagination wither because they focus only on problems or fears. Hill urges us to use imagination positively to build mental pictures of success. Visualizing your goals and the steps needed to achieve them makes your mind work toward those ends. This visualization acts as a magnet, attracting opportunities and solutions. Example: Thomas Edison imagined and experimented thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. His success was a result of persistent imagination paired with action. He didn't wait for the perfect idea. He kept creating and testing new ones. In short, imagination is the engine of innovation and success. It turns desire and knowledge into a clear plan. When you train your mind to imagine boldly and creatively, you open doors to possibilities beyond your current reality. 6. Organize planning. Turn ideas into action. Having strong desire, faith, knowledge, and imagination is important. But without a clear, organized plan, these qualities alone won't bring success. Napoleon Hill stresses that organized planning is the bridge between your dreams and reality. It transforms your ideas into concrete steps that guide your daily actions toward your goal. Without a plan, you risk drifting aimlessly or giving up when challenges arise. Hill advises you to create a definite, practical plan as soon as you set a goal. Write it down clearly and include specific actions, deadlines, and resources needed. But plans are rarely perfect on the first try. Be ready to revise and improve them as you learn from experience. Flexibility combined with persistence is key. One important principle is to surround yourself with a mastermind group. Trusted people who support your vision and offer advice, knowledge, and encouragement. Working with others provides new ideas, keeps you accountable, and opens doors that might remain closed if you work alone. Hill also warns against procrastination and excuses. Many fail simply because they never start or delay taking action. A plan without action is useless, so once your plan is ready, begin immediately, even if you feel uncertain. Small, consistent steps build momentum and confidence. Example: consider a person who dreams of starting a business. Without a plan, their idea stays a dream. But if they list what they need, market research, funding, products, marketing strategies, and set deadlines for each, their goal becomes achievable. If one approach fails, they adjust and try another until they succeed. In essence, organized planning is about making your goal manageable and actionable. It turns abstract dreams into achievable projects. When you combine your burning desire, faith, imagination, and knowledge with a solid plan and consistent action, success stops being a chance. It becomes a certainty. 7. Decision. The power to act. One of the most important principles Napoleon Hill highlights in Think and Grow Rich is the power of decision. Successful people are decisive. They make decisions promptly and clearly, and they stand by them. Indecision, on the other hand, breeds fear, confusion, and missed opportunities. Hill discovered that many failures come from procrastination and the inability to choose a clear path forward. Decision is the point where thought turns into action. It's easy to dream and plan, but without making firm decisions, nothing happens. Decisiveness is a habit that can be developed by practice and self-discipline. The key is to avoid letting the opinions of others sway you endlessly. Many people fail because they are overly influenced by the doubts and fears of those around them. Hill also warns about the danger of analysis paralysis, overthinking every detail so much that you never move forward. Instead, you should gather information, trust your judgment, make the best decision possible, and then act on it with confidence. If the plan needs adjusting later, you can always revise it. but the important step is to move. Example: think about entrepreneurs and inventors like Edison or Ford. They faced countless challenges, but what set them apart was their ability to decide and act quickly, learn from mistakes, and keep going. Waiting for perfect conditions only delayed success. Making decisions is not just about business or career, it's about life itself. Every choice you make shapes your future. Hill reminds us that successful people don't wait for opportunities. They create them through their decisions and actions. In conclusion, decision is a powerful tool that separates leaders from followers. When you commit to making clear, timely decisions and act on them with faith, you take control of your destiny. It's your daily decisions that build the life you want. 8. Persistence. Keep moving forward. Persistence is the essential quality that turns dreams into reality. Napoleon Hill emphasizes that most people fail not because they lack ability, but because they give up too soon. Persistence means pushing forward despite obstacles, delays, and difficulties. It is the power to keep going when others quit, and it separates successful people from those who only dream of success. Hill explains that persistence is not mere stubbornness, but a purposeful and sustained effort driven by faith and a definite goal. When your desire to succeed is strong enough, persistence becomes natural. It keeps your mind focused and your actions consistent. Without persistence, even the best plans will fail because success rarely happens overnight. Building persistence starts with having a clear, definite purpose. When you truly believe in your goal, your determination grows. Positive reinforcement through autosuggestion, repeating affirmations, and maintaining faith also strengthens persistence. Surrounding yourself with supportive people who encourage your journey fuels your resilience. Hill also warns that persistence must be combined with intelligent planning and flexibility. Persisting blindly without adapting wastes energy and time. However, persistent effort combined with learning and adjusting your approach leads to unstoppable progress. In real life, countless success stories share this common thread. Those who kept trying despite failures and discouragements eventually reached their goals. Their persistence made the difference between giving up and breaking through. Ultimately, persistence is the driving force that keeps you moving forward in your pursuit of success. It pushes you past fear, doubt, and setbacks. When you make persistence a habit, success becomes inevitable because you refuse to quit until you win. 9. The mastermind. Power of the collective mind. Napoleon Hill reveals one of the most powerful success principles, the mastermind group. This concept means surrounding yourself with a group of like-minded, supportive people who help you achieve your goals. Hill discovered that no great achievement happens alone. The combined knowledge, energy, and creativity of a group working together multiply each individual's power. A mastermind group is not just casual friends or acquaintances. It is a deliberate alliance formed with people who share your vision and commitment. These members challenge, motivate, and hold you accountable. They provide ideas, advice, and support you might not find on your own. Together, the group acts like a third mind, generating insights beyond what each member could produce individually. Hill highlights that the power of a mastermind group comes from the harmony of its members. When minds work in harmony toward a common goal, an invisible force, Hill calls it a kind of economic power, is created. This force attracts opportunities, resources, and creative solutions. The idea is simple, but often overlooked. Many people try to succeed in isolation, missing the advantages of teamwork and collective intelligence. A mastermind group can accelerate your progress, open doors, and keep you focused when challenges arise. Example: business leaders and inventors often gather trusted advisors and experts to brainstorm and plan. This collaboration leads to better decisions and faster growth. In summary, the mastermind principle teaches us that success is a team effort. By building a circle of supportive, knowledgeable people who believe in your mission, you unlock a powerful force that helps you overcome obstacles and reach new heights. 10. The subconscious mind. Your connecting link. Napoleon Hill teaches that the subconscious mind is a powerful part of your mental system. It acts like a bridge between your conscious thoughts and the deeper forces that shape your reality. Your subconscious mind absorbs everything you feed it, your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and desires, and influences your actions and habits, often without you even realizing it. The subconscious mind does not judge or reason. It simply accepts whatever thoughts you impress upon it, whether positive or negative. That's why it's critical to guard your mind from fear, doubt, and limiting beliefs, and instead fill it with faith, confidence, and clear goals. Hill calls this process auto-suggestion. Consciously repeating positive affirmations and visualizing your success so that these ideas sink deep into your subconscious. When you train your subconscious mind properly, it works behind the scenes to attract the right people, ideas, and opportunities. It helps you stay motivated and focused, guiding your actions toward your definite purpose. But if your subconscious is filled with worry and negativity, it can sabotage your efforts by creating fear, hesitation, and self-doubt. Hill emphasizes that mastering your subconscious mind requires practice and persistence. You must consistently feed it with positive thoughts and vivid mental images of success. Over time, your subconscious begins to influence your behavior, making success more natural and automatic. Example: many successful people credit visualization and positive thinking as tools that help them overcome challenges and reach their goals. By programming their subconscious with success, they align their minds and actions. In essence, your subconscious mind is the connecting link between your desires and their fulfillment. It is a powerful ally when you learn to control and direct it. Training your subconscious mind is like planting seeds in fertile soil. With care and attention, those seeds grow into the success you envision. 11. The brain, a broadcasting and receiving station. Napoleon Hill reveals an extraordinary concept. The brain is more than just a physical organ. It acts as a powerful broadcasting and receiving station for thoughts. Hill explains that your brain can send out your thoughts as vibrations into the universe and also receive thoughts from others. This idea connects to the power of your subconscious mind and the energy you emit through your thinking. The brain's ability to broadcast and receive thoughts means that your mental attitude influences the kind of energy you send out. Positive, focused thoughts attract similar energies and opportunities, while negative or fearful thoughts can attract obstacles and failure. This invisible exchange helps explain why surrounding yourself with positive people and influences is crucial for success. Hill also links this idea to the mastermind principle, where a group of minds working together creates a powerful mental energy that can attract success. This mental energy can help you tap into new ideas, creative inspiration, and solutions that you might not discover alone. The brain's broadcasting function also means that your thoughts can affect not only your own life, but also those around you. When you cultivate strong faith, purpose, and optimism, you influence others positively, creating a ripple effect of success and motivation. Hill encourages readers to become aware of their thoughts and deliberately direct their brain's energy toward their goals. This requires control over your mental habits and choosing thoughts that support your vision of success. Example: great inventors and leaders often describe moments of sudden inspiration or ideas coming to them unexpectedly. This phenomenon aligns with the brain's ability to receive creative impulses from the collective energy of focused minds. In summary, understanding your brain as a broadcasting and receiving station empowers you to take control of your mental environment. By focusing your thoughts and energy positively, you can attract the people, ideas, and opportunities needed to achieve your dreams. 12. The sixth sense, the door to the temple of wisdom. Napoleon Hill calls the sixth sense the final principle in Think and Grow Rich, a mysterious, almost magical power that cannot be fully explained by science. This sixth sense is described as an intuition or a direct link to infinite intelligence, the universal source of all knowledge and inspiration. Hill suggests that when you develop this sense, you can receive ideas, insights, and guidance beyond ordinary reasoning. The sixth sense works as a kind of mental antenna that picks up subtle signals from your subconscious and from the world around you. It helps you sense opportunities, avoid dangers, and make decisions when logic alone might fail. Hill calls it the door to the temple of wisdom, because it allows you to tap into a deeper level of understanding and creativity. But the sixth sense doesn't develop overnight. It requires mastery of the other 12 principles: faith, desire, persistence, the subconscious mind, and more. Only when your mind is disciplined, focused, and open can this higher sense become active. It is often described as a hunch or sudden insight that feels like a flash of inspiration. Many successful people talk about moments when they suddenly knew what to do next without fully understanding how. This is the sixth sense guiding them. Hill encourages readers to pay attention to these feelings and to trust their intuition as part of their decision-making process. However, the sixth sense is not a substitute for action. It is a guide that works best when combined with clear goals, persistence, and faith. It strengthens your ability to navigate uncertainty and seize opportunities that others might miss. In short, the sixth sense is the ultimate tool that connects your conscious mind with infinite wisdom. By cultivating it, you unlock your full potential and gain an inner compass that leads you toward success. 13. Think and Grow Rich, a way of life. Think and Grow Rich is not just a book. It's a philosophy, a complete mindset transformation. Napoleon Hill spent over 2 decades uncovering the timeless truths of success, and what he found is both simple and life-changing. Success begins in the mind. Your thoughts, beliefs, and desires create the blueprint for your life. If you change your thinking, you can change everything. These 13 principles are not random ideas. They are deeply connected, forming a powerful system that guides you from where you are now to where you dream of being. From the burning desire that fuels your journey to faith, that lights your path to persistence, that keeps you going through the storms, and finally, to the sixth sense that whispers wisdom in moments of silence. Each step shapes you into the person success requires. Hill's greatest lesson is this: you don't need to be lucky, rich, or even highly educated to succeed. What you need is a clear purpose, the courage to act, the discipline to persist, and the belief that you are capable. Everything you need is already within you. But remember, thinking alone will not make you rich. Action is the bridge between dreams and reality. You must apply these principles daily and deliberately. You must guard your mind, choose your influences, control your emotions, and grow stronger through every challenge. This journey is not just about financial success. It's about becoming rich in purpose, rich in character, rich in confidence, and yes, rich in peace. The wealth Napoleon Hill talks about includes happiness, fulfillment, and contribution. So now it's your turn. What will you do with what you've learned? Will you think differently from today? Will you dare to dream bigger? Will you act boldly, believe deeply, and never give up? Because the truth is simple. If you can think it and believe it and persist through it, you can grow rich.